Boruto is in a very particular situation with his Jougan. We haven't seen him use it for years, and some of us don't even believe that it is canon. I am Dynasty, and in today's video, I'll reveal exactly why Boruto hasn't really been able to use his Jougan as he desires. If you enjoy these videos, subscribe and join a community of Boruto fans. So to truly understand why Boruto can't use his Jougan, we have to analyze the circumstances in which Boruto has been shown to be able to use his Jougan. The first instance where we see Boruto use the Jougan is when Tonori basically made Boruto awaken it prematurely. This is where we learn about the Jougan's basic abilities, which includes sensing negative emotions, but we won't dive too deep into this due to the fact that Tonori basically made him awaken it prematurely. But everything after this case is super important to know, as they actually have powerful meaning. So let's start off with the first case study, Boruto versus Nue. Here we have Boruto who needs to fight Nue in a different dimension so that the village doesn't get destroyed. So guess what happens? Boruto uses his Jougan, transports himself to another dimension alongside Nue. But during this battle, the only way that he could defeat Nue was if he was able to see the chakra points and analyze the weakest point of Nue's body. This is what exactly happens, as Boruto is now able to see Nue's chakra point and reverse him back into his calm and normal state. We have never seen Boruto able to see chakra points using his Jougan ever again. It was only in this instance where he needed to see Nue's chakra points to defeat him. This is a recurring theme, as whenever Boruto needs to see something or needs to have a specific ability to counter somebody while he is using his Jougan, he ends up finding miraculously that the Jougan possesses one of these abilities. Case Study 2, Boruto vs Urashiki. During this fight, Boruto had a lot of trouble with Urashiki as he was not able to follow him through the dimensions he was escaping through. He would attack, go into his dimension, then hit them back through an unpredictable angle. Now guess what happens? Boruto awakens his Jougan, and this time it is not that he can just see Urashiki's dimensions or even his chakra points, but he gets to see in the future right before Urashiki arrives to his designated location. And when he is able to do that, Urashiki now has a hard time fighting him, and for the rest of the fight, he seems to have lost his advantage. And classic Urashiki, he runs away knowing that he can't defeat Boruto. This is another place where we see that the Jougan is actually a lot different than other dojutsu like the Sharingan. As with the Sharingan, you awaken it through going through a lot of emotions. This can be positive like with Madara, or negative like with people like Itachi, Sasuke, and the rest of the Uchihas. But with the Jougan, this is different. You do not awaken the Jougan through desire or emotion. You awaken it through need. This is quite similar to how Goku explains Super Saiyan. It is a response to a need, not a desire. This mostly happens when one of the Jougan's abilities is a direct counter to his opponent. This is where he would awaken his Jougan and then he would defeat his opponent. Now, some of you guys may say, why did Boruto not awaken it versus Code or Ishiki? This is when plot comes into play, as sometimes the Jougan wouldn't make sense and can't be written into the story. With Ishiki, for example, the fight versus Ishiki, Naruto, and Sasuke was a fight to nerf them. So there was no reason why Boruto would be the star of the show. It wasn't his moment to shine. Even versus Code, some of you guys may say, oh, they have a lot of similarities versus Urashiki, so he should have awakened his Jougan there. This is true, I do not disagree, but the main purpose of this fight was to explain how the karma works and the different levels of strength a person could tap into while using the karma. However, through this fight, we did learn something important, and it was one of the Jougan's most broken abilities. That's why you have to watch this video right here, as nobody even noticed it.